Hello and welcome. I got something a little bit different for you today. There is a setting in this version and the previous version of the randomizer where you can hide the item graphics. So instead of only major items having a question mark on them, everything has a question mark on it. So I will not know if an item is a missile tank, powerbomb tank, major item, or energy tank until I get it. So that it makes it a little bit more interesting for sure. Sometimes lengthens it a bit, but you know, that's neither here nor there. I also have enemy sprite shuffle on, color-wise, so we should get some interesting enemy colors, but backgrounds are going to be the same, so hopefully that won't be as headache-inducing. Please let me know in the comments if that causes any issues for people, but we're going to go ahead and get started here. 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, I guess Sprites also shuffles the ship color, which I guess makes sense since it does move. Up. Morph ball? Oh, yeah. I was saying for Saturday's Seed how I enjoy Morph Ball and Speed starts more than I like Missile starts, so I am very much okay with this. I'm okay with this. Not sure what I think about that color, but, you know, at least it does more damage. I also don't really like that text for, like, data room, navigation room, save room. That's the, duh, why am I checking that? I already know it's going to be a question mark. That kind of almost gold, but not quite. Well, obviously. Yeah, I don't quite like that. It's like it's almost a shade of gold, but there's like a touch of like baby barf green to it that I'm not too fond of. I kind of feel like the beam color here is something similar. But I have seen worse, so it could actually be like baby barf green, so... Ice missiles. Okay, back to Arachnus we go. I can also check the Kago room. Ooh, orange ice. Interesting. Oh boy, early space jump. Again. Interesting. Hopefully I find high jump before the very end of the game, like I have the last few times. There we go. Finally. I think I have to hit it, like, within a frame or two of when I land. Maybe I'm just holding right too long. Oh, that barrier looks very ill. Supers! And the Idor has pink eye. Nice. Very blue Arachnus. And now my beam is orange. And worse. So something I haven't mentioned before about how beam upgrades work, excuse me, is that when you get Ice Beam, it has the qualities of, like, the damage properties of the beams that come before it. So, in this case, Wave. Which means that... And the same thing happens with Wave, where it takes on the properties of the Plasma Beam in the sense of the way it deals damage. So, if you get Wave Beam or Ice Beam, they deal damage per frame, like Plasma Beam does. But without Plasma Beam, that means they do a lot less damage than you would, say, with like if you just had Charge Beam or if you had Wide Beam. So like a Wide Beam, like a fully charged Wide Beam shot, which I don't know why I was going to try and do Wide Beam. I also don't know why I came down here. I wanted to go to Sector 3. Will do 45 damage. If you have a fully charged Wide Beam. Fully charged Plasma and Wide does 27 per frame. So if you have an enemy that it can stay in for multiple frames, that's great. But if it's... I like the orange and purple of the speed. But if it's an enemy that only has a hitbox that extends, you know, where you can do it for just one frame, then it does less damage. So Nightmare is a good example of that in the vanilla game, where you do less damage to Nightmare with your Plasma Beam than you would if you just had Wide Beam, because of the damage per frame. So if you have, say, Wide Beam and Wave Beam, a fully charged shot only does 27 damage, period, because as Wide without Plasma, it doesn't go through, or as Wave without Plasma, excuse me, it doesn't go through enemies, so it only is in the enemy for one frame. And the same applies to Ice Beam. So, unfortunately, having Ice Beam here without Plasma just means that my beam is... I mean, I can aim. If I had just Wave Beam, it would be even worse, but... So, I mean, having Wide Beam does help, but my beam would only do 27 per frame if I was charging it, so... I would have been happier to not find this, or find it much later. Also, by the way, I didn't need to do that, that was just for funsies. However, in order to open that check, I do have to come back and do it again, because I don't have bombs. And I am starting to wonder if the check in Sector 5 is where my progression's going to be, but I still want to check this anyway, just because it's a fun trick to do. It is possible to get the spark over here, but the timing is very tight. Because you down here, and then try to get it there, but I'm not gonna chance doing a damage run at this point. I don't have enough E-tanks to go through and try to survive 6 blue X, or whatever color they are. So with missiles, I can check exactly one thing in Sector 5, and I have a feeling that's where my progression is. Oh. Those guys are very purple. I like the color of these guys. That is nice, but it doesn't help. Okay. I mean, that's a very good find, because now I can do that. But that doesn't open anything. Oh, duh. I know where to go. I'm gonna say, I don't think I have to do the Sector 6 damage run. I think I have to do this damage. So I can check one item and another item in Sector 6. Ah, dang it. There we go. That's what I needed. Trying to think if I have enough missiles for Box at this point. I don't. I don't think so. I do. I would just have to say I would have to save beforehand if I wanted to get the data. If I wanted to get the data room. Because Box has 300 health and my missiles do 35 damage, so I would only need 10 missiles. I think I would only need 9. Oh, those guys look neat. Ooh, the gates. Okay. What I had tried to do there was lay the bomb as I was getting the item pickup, because then the bomb will explode during the item pickup, and you don't have to wait for it afterward, but I tend to not hit the button in time on those. Yeah, I'm gonna save. I mean, at least I can escape the room, but I also like the idea of being able to make the check while I can. And, you know what? I'm going to go down first. Because with power bombs, I can check the item underneath the speedway here. I'm not going to go check the lava maze item because I don't want to expend that much health on it. And, I mean, I can't get it anyway, but I also am not going to know what it is just by going over it there and looking at it, because question marks. Okay, well that is going to make box a little bit easier at least, or a little bit safer. Very teal in that room. So many power bombs, man. I don't need power bombs. I do need that, though. Sorry, I'm a bit thirsty this morning. Making sure to hydrate. I think the move here is, well, have everywhere unlocked. I think I'm gonna go check Sector 2, because Sector 2 has the biggest selection of items to choose from. Probably do Sector 2, Sector 1, and then Sector 4. I said I'd check Sector... Sorry, I don't know why I'm going to vanilla locations. I've been doing Sector Shuffle for a while. I did that on Saturday's Seed as well. Like, I just went to Sector 1 thinking it was Sector 2 because that's where it was at, and... I'm honestly just gonna do the normal loop. Plus, you know, all the space jump stuff. Absolutely fighting Notori, absolutely fighting Zazabi. Another thing I just realized I never explained is why if you see me falling from high enough and morphing instead of just like if I... Okay. So I'll give an example here. Like if you see me do that and then I try to cancel the jump and then morph, it's typically faster. Like here is a place where it's faster, because if you fall from that height normally, then the ball does a little bounce and then you can't enter the little passageway until the bounce is done. So it's a little bit faster to just jump or like spin, get out of the ball form and then remorph, rather than letting it hit the bounce and then continuing on. So that's, especially in the speed run, people do that a lot. Because it's not a big time save, but it's a time save. And when you're, you know, trying to push for like world records and stuff, every little bit counts. But I am nowhere near the caliber of the current record holder for this, all of the categories in this game, which would be C. Scotty W. He is an absolute beast at this game. He has every single category world record for this game. 1%, you know, the Japanese version also introduces difficulties. So this is what would be considered normal difficulty. Then there's easy and hard in the Japanese version. Oh, Oasis coming through. I can go beat the game now. I just have to find the Sector 5 connector, and I'm golden. So, forget everything I was going to do. I'm going to go get this game beaten. Also, the Key Hunters, despite killing me in the last run that I did, look really cool. Unfortunately, I've completely lost my train of thought. Oh, so Scotty has any percent hard, any percent easy, 1% hard, 1% easy, 1% regular, 100% easy, normal, hard. Easy, I think, just decreases enemy damage, and then hard increases enemy damage by, I think, a factor of 1.5, and then it also lowers the amount of energy you get from E-tanks from 100 to 50, and missile expansions from 5 missiles to, god dang it, to 2 missiles. And then I don't know if it changes power bomb expansions from 2 power bombs to 1. I haven't watched the hard mode play his hard mode records in a while. Oh, nice. The giant red X are a lie. They will kill you. They will not restore everything. It would be nice to have Varia suit just because, as it is, the SAX can freeze me if I goof up in that fight. So, with any luck, I will just kill, and if I don't quick kill, I'll just kill it the quote-unquote normal way, and hope I don't get frozen. Is that... No, that wasn't a Red X, but I thought it was. That's really weird why that jump just failed in the same spot 3 times in a row. Also, I'm wondering if... I can't remember if when I attempted that one quick kill that didn't go well, if I even had high jump or not. But I feel like the first time I got it, I didn't have high jump, so I don't know. I'm gonna take a safety restore just in case. Because if I do get frozen and blasted, I don't want to just die from that. Because I also have less damage reduction than I would if I had Varia, so... Because in early versions of the randomizer, getting Gravity Suit would give you all the same protections as Varia, except, you know, Blue X would still hurt. But you could still be protected from environmental temperature, like heated rooms and cold rooms. And you'd get the full damage reduction of Gravity Suit, plus Varia. But that doesn't happen anymore. So... I'm just trying to be careful so I don't, you know... So it's harder to goof it and have to reset. Could have been worse. And I will not be messing around with the beam core this time. I think one more should do it. Yep.
Propulsion sequence activated. Destination planet SR-388. Propulsion sequence activated. Destination planet SR-388.
Ugh. I don't like it. There we go. Nice and easy. And sub 40 as well. $37.01, not bad at all. So, the rest of the seeds I generated, which should carry through until next Friday, will, the items will be visible again. I just wanted to do another one of these. It had been a while. Plus, I just wanted to see, you know, it's a little bit different. And, you know, just kind of gauge, see if people like it, if people don't really like it. Which, you know, if people don't like it, I can always just do these on my own time. I'm also thinking, I used to do quite a bit of Link to the Past randomizer. So I'm considering doing one of those, maybe doing it, releasing it like on a Thursday or on a weekend or something. A Link to the Past, just like this is my favorite Metroid game, A Link to the Past is by far my favorite Zelda game. And I haven't done a randomizer of that in a few months, so I'm thinking of doing one of those. So let me know. I may also put up like one of those poll things. I don't really know if I have like the breadth of audience for it, but I mean, I'm still gonna do it. I just, you know, and I'm not here for, you know, to get huge necessarily or to get tons of views. I'm just playing games, having fun, and trying to, yeah, because I had various, trying to share that with, you know, as many people as I can. So hopefully people will enjoy that. I am a little bit nervous about kind of being locked into Fusion Randomizer becoming like my thing, and people only caring about that, so I will definitely plan to do a Link to the Past randomizer here in the near future. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have been, I hope you have a good day, good night, wherever you might be. And I will see you next time. Thank you.